Hey, my name is Dylan, and I'm having trouble with my heel flips. I can do every trick leading up to it, except that I just can't flip the board. I can get the foot placement down, but usually it just ends up popsicling me or something. So I'll show you my tricks and then my heel flip.
Hey man, thanks a lot for sending your video. I definitely know what you mean in terms of the popsicle. For those of you who don't know what a popsicle is, it's basically where your board goes straight up and down and you land on it in various places of your body that do not feel good. So yeah, otherwise kind of known as a credit card. As far as I know, there's no difference between the two terms, popsicle, credit card. You get the idea, it's definitely painful.
And now my heel flips.
Cool, so let's check out the heel flips and no popsicle please. Boom! You just kicked that board straight out of there. Straight out of there.
And that's it. I'd recommend a lot of help from Aaron. Thank you, and goodbye.
Cool, so let's check this out. Pop up. And you see, your board wasn't really, or I mean, your front foot wasn't really going in the heel flip position where it was going to flip it. It was more in the ollie position. Almost same on that one. Your foot needs to go, it's good that you're kind of shooting it straight out, but it also needs to go a little bit off the side, just more at an angle. Not straight out off of the nose, but more like, I don't know, just at like a, let's say a 21-degree angle off to that front side. So here's my foot position. It's kind of hard for me to see your foot position, but you want to keep it like that. Your back foot is in the pocket, your front foot is up there close to those front bolts, and it's just turned a little bit. Personally, I have my big toe hanging off. I find that that is the best position with the big toe hanging off. And then look at this direction right here. It's not straight off, but it's slanted to the side. This is actually the step you need to spend a lot of time on. You actually just need to stand still and practice flicking your, like, it's kind of like you drag your ollie part up, but then you flick it at the end with your heel. And then it makes that heel flip rotation. But that's the thing that you need to practice, because your flick on the heel flip is just totally incorrect. So watch this right here. Like, bust it up in the ollie motion, and then right there is where the heel actually flicks. It just gives a little pop, and then it just pops around and does the full heel flip rotation. Wait for it, wait for it. Super slow, even slow for me. And then land. Boom. Sped up right when I started complaining about the slow-mo. You see that? You see what happens? Boom. Chicka-bow-wow. So the catch is very similar to the kickflip. You can have your back foot there. Your back foot doesn't do a whole lot. It just pushes down and pops the board down, and then your front foot is the one doing all the work. So you can really hand it to your front foot on any of these flip tricks, because that's the one that's really putting in the work. So with that said, you can get the idea that your back foot has the ability to just kind of hang out. And so that means your back foot is going to be the one that's there close to the board and able to come down and catch the board, stop it from rotating, and then just land like a boss. One thing you can practice, and I highly recommend after practicing just standing still and just practicing that flick rotation just to get your front foot into the motion of what it needs to do, then I practice stepping off with your back foot. Step off with your back foot a whole bunch and get that flick really down. So like I said, again, it's good that you're flicking forward, but you have to flick off the side just a bit, and no flicking down. That is taken away, no way for flicking down. Cool, so definitely get Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1. Right now there are 5 volumes. Can you believe it? Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's all available on iTunes and at brailleskateboarding.com. An incredible amount of work went into all of those videos. So I really appreciate all you guys' support, and they will help you learn really fast.